Alright guys, so let me go over my thoughts for Call of Duty. So the campaign was really cool. It took us about 6 hours. So it's about a 5 to 7 hour campaign. I guess if you do a harder difficulty, it'll be a little bit longer. The graphics were awesome. The characters were really cool in that game. In the campaign, it was very interesting. Like, it was fun. The campaign was solid. But I wouldn't recommend buying the game just because of a decent 5 hour campaign. Like, that's not worth $60. Like, you could just watch somebody play it and then you know the story. I mean, I just don't think that's ever worth it. So where we focus on is the multiplayer. So we played the multiplayer for about not even 5 hours. Actually, we only played the multiplayer for about 3.5 hours today. But it's very easy to see that it's just kind of like the past couple of Call of Duty multiplayers. It kind of just feels the same. It's really generic. Like, I mean, I guess if you'd like super fast-paced run and gun, I mean, it just team deathmatch. It just kind of feels the same as like Black Ops 3. A lot of people said that. It just doesn't do anything different. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are wondering whether to get this or Titanfall 2 or Battlefield 1. Between the three, honestly, I think Battlefield 1 is the best option. It's got a really awesome story. Again, the story is short, but it definitely excels in the multiplayer area where you have great big maps. There's different game types. There's different, like, it's just more dynamic than Call of Duty, where you can run around and shoot people. You can fly planes, tanks. You can just sit and snipe if you want. It really accompanies a lot of different play styles. And I think, like, Call of Duty, when we played Call of Duty Remastered, like, that is, like, you got to see sniping. You got to see, you know, running around shooting people. You got to see both. And the fact that they just completely cut that out of Call of Duty is really hurting their franchise, because it's felt exactly the same. It's just really repetitive, and, like, it just gets old. It gets old that it's the same. It doesn't allow for any, like, creative gameplay. So, I mean, not a fan, really. I mean, we played the multiplayer for 3 hours, and I don't want to play it again. I'd rather honestly go back to Call of Duty 4 and play that. So I don't recommend it. I think Titanfall, if you're like, okay, I don't want Battlefield, or I already have it, and you're just between Call of Duty and Titanfall, honestly, Titanfall is a lot better. They're gonna be releasing all their DLCs for free, and it's fun to play. Like, there's a good portion of maps. I think that the gameplay is more varied than Call of Duty. I think it's a lot smoother multiplayer too. It seems like there's more to do in that game. So if you're just between those two, I recommend Titanfall. It just seems like another wasted $60 on Call of Duty. Another year, another Call of Duty, the same old, same old. It looks promising, but it just falls flat. It just falls flat. I don't know. I haven't even heard anybody actually impressed by the multiplayer. It just is like, as long as they continue to do this, it's just not going to be great. So that's my review of Call of Duty, and you can check out my playthrough on YouTube if you want to watch that. I also have playthroughs of Titanfall and Battlefield on there, so you can actually compare all three games, see for yourself. But between the three, Battlefield's my #1 pick, Titanfall 2nd place, Call of Duty 8th place. So yeah, that's it.